In the heart of Peru's Ica Desert lies a collection of mummies that defy convention. Among them, the three-fingered mummies, Maria and Montserrat, have captured global attention. The world is split. Is this a bizarre archaeological find or a modern hoax? Could these be genuine three-fingered individuals or something more extraordinary? At the core of this enigma lies the human skeleton, remarkably well preserved and challenging accepted understandings of anatomy. Science often begins where curiosity meets evidence, and the Nazca mummies are no exception. The moment researchers were able to conduct non-invasive imaging, a new dimension of understanding emerged. Through CT scans, X-rays, and high-resolution imaging, scientists began to map the mummy's skeletal integrity, soft tissue, and internal anomalies, laying the foundation for an analysis that would challenge assumptions and raise more questions than answers. The CT scan revelation Dmitry Galetsky, among the leading radiologists examining the mummies, concluded that the bodies of Maria and Montserrat are biologically consistent and likely genuine mummified organisms. But it's the intricate details revealed by these scans that truly captivate. Dr. Santiago Urdaneta, a Peruvian pathologist, was among the first to delve into the rich trove of data these scans unveiled. His focus was clear: to examine the structure and condition of the human remains and determine if they showed signs of falsification or were consistent with genuine mummification. What he found was nothing short of remarkable: skeletal fluency. The mummy's skeletal systems, particularly those of Maria and Montserrat, seemed to possess a level of preservation and articulation that seemed almost supernatural. Each bone appeared uninterrupted, forming a continuous structure from the fingertips through the arms, the ribcage, and the spine. This level of detail is crucial because it speaks to the authenticity of the remains. A key aspect of Dr. Urdaneta's analysis was the examination of the hands. He noticed that the fingers were not merely present, but articulated in such a way that suggested functionality. Each digit could move in relation to one another, allowing for a range of motion consistent with a living, breathing individual. This was not a mere collection of bones. These were the remnants of a being who had once used these hands to interact with the world. Furthermore, Dr. Urbina's examination extended to the rib cage and spine. These structures, often fragile and susceptible to decay, were surprisingly intact. The ribs were connected to the spine and displayed a level of articulation that suggested a recently deceased person. This was not the shriveled, brittle rib cage one might expect to see in a mummy. Instead, the mummies seemed to retain the structural integrity and flexibility one would associate with a living person. Fingernails. Amidst this intricate skeletal analysis, there was something else that caught Dr. Urdaneta's eye: the fingernails. They were embedded in the tissue, perfectly preserved. Such attention to detail is uncommon in a potential hoax and points towards the mummy's authenticity. Metal implants. Adding another layer to the enigma, Dr. Urdaneta also noted the presence of metal implants embedded within the tissue. Elemental analysis suggests these metals align with contemporary alloys, but their precise nature and function remain a mystery. Were they ceremonial, technological, or perhaps medical in purpose? The presence of these implants hints at a backstory, a narrative that science alone cannot yet decipher. CT before DNA. An unusual approach. One question that arises from this detailed analysis is why imaging occurred before DNA testing. Typically, genetic sampling would precede or coincide with structural analysis to confirm biological authenticity before more invasive testing. However, this unconventional approach may have been adopted to preserve delicate tissue, ensuring that any subsequent DNA sampling remains uncontaminated by outside elements. Regardless of the reasoning, the scans provided immediate and crucial data on internal anomalies, allowing scientists to peer into the preserved anatomy without causing further disturbance. Three fingers and the skeletal enigma. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Nazca mummies is, of course, the three-fingered anatomy. Not only are the fingers fully articulated, but each digit functions in a way that is consistent with grasping and dexterity. This anomaly has sparked intense curiosity and debate among researchers. Dr. Galitsky, along with his colleagues, put forward several hypotheses to explain this phenomenon. First, there's the possibility of a genetic anomaly, suggesting a previously undocumented human variant. Next, deliberate modification, whether cultural, surgical, or even experimental, cannot be ruled out. Finally, the possibility of a non-terrestrial origin cannot be discounted, given the anatomical coherence and skeletal fluency exhibited by the mummies. As researchers continue to unravel the mysteries of the Nazca mummies, the three-fingered anomaly stands as a perplexing puzzle piece that challenges conventional understanding and invites us to consider possibilities that lie beyond our current knowledge. Soft tissue and preservation. Alongside the study of the skeleton, Dr. Orsolina and his team also focused on another remarkable aspect of the mummies, their soft tissue preservation. Despite their age, certain soft tissues remained intact, offering a glimpse into the physical characteristics of these enigmatic beings. The presence of tendons and ligaments that connected the bones was particularly noteworthy. These structures are typically lost to time, yet they were there, weaving a tapestry of organic material that wove the skeleton together. Moreover, the mummies seem to have retained a surprising amount of their cranial structure, a testament to the effectiveness of whatever preservation methods were employed. In fact, the level of soft tissue preservation was so striking that it suggested a recent death rather than centuries. Was this exceptional preservation due to unique mummification practices or something more extraordinary? The scans couldn't answer this question, but they did hint at a story waiting to be told. The debate intensifies. The findings presented by Dr. Orsolina and his fellow researchers only serve to intensify the ongoing debate surrounding the authenticity of the Nazca mummies. Skeptics argue that the observed anomalies, particularly the three-fingered hands, might indicate intentional hoaxing. They suggest that the mummies could have been crafted using prosthetics or some form of body modification. However, proponents counter this argument by highlighting the level of intricacy required to fabricate such lifelike remains, complete with articulated fingers and soft tissue preservation. Proponents believe that the sheer difficulty of replicating these specimens lends credence to their authenticity. Concluding observations. The CT scans of the Nazca mummies, particularly the three-fingered mummies, Maria and Montserrat, have provided an unprecedented glimpse into their anatomy and preservation. They showcase a level of skeletal integrity and soft tissue coherence that challenges conventional understandings of mummification and human anatomy. The findings raise more questions than they answer, particularly regarding the three-fingered anomaly and the exceptional preservation exhibited by the remains. The debate about their authenticity rages on, but one thing is clear. These mummies are rewriting the narrative of human history, forcing us to confront the boundaries of our knowledge and the mysteries that lie within our own species. DNA testing on the horizon. As the world grapples with the implications of these anatomical revelations, another piece of the puzzle is on the horizon: DNA testing. Scientists are eager to extract and analyze the genetic material of the mummies, which will shed light on their origins and potentially provide answers to some of the anatomical riddles. However, they are proceeding with caution. Contamination, degradation, and sampling challenges are significant hurdles that could compromise the accuracy of the results. The upcoming DNA analysis holds the promise of providing definitive answers, but it also serves as a reminder of the fragility of our scientific pursuits in the face of the unknown. Implications for archaeology and anthropology. The Nazca mummies, especially those with three fingers, have the potential to revolutionize our understanding of human archaeology and anthropology. If confirmed authentic, they challenge established narratives about human variation, mummification practices, and the very definition of what it means to be human. The mummies might represent a highly specialized mummification method, possibly developed by the Nazca or a related culture, pointing to a level of sophistication that we've yet to fully comprehend. Alternatively, they could point to a previously undocumented genetic lineage, raising questions about the diversity and evolution of our species. Moreover, the presence of metal implants suggests a backstory that science is only beginning to explore. Are these implants ceremonial, technological, or perhaps medical in nature? Their presence opens up a realm of possibilities that could redefine our understanding of ancient practices and beliefs. Looking ahead. The journey into the heart of the Nazca mummies, particularly the three-fingered mummies, has just begun. What started as a series of enigmatic artifacts has evolved into a captivating exploration of the boundaries of human anatomy and the limits of scientific understanding. As researchers continue to analyze the data from CT scans and eagerly await the results of DNA testing, one thing is abundantly clear: these mummies are more than just relics of the past. They are a testament to the enduring power of curiosity and the boundless mysteries that lie within our own species. Whether they are ultimately classified as genuine historical beings or expertly crafted hoaxes, the impact of the Nazca mummies on our collective imagination is undeniable. They force us to confront the unknown, to challenge our preconceived notions, and to recognize the vastness of human curiosity and ingenuity. In doing so, they remind us that our journey of discovery is unending and that the greatest mysteries are often found within the confines of our own planet.